I keep forgetting to check my settings for my mic. It's plugged in. Yeah, good, awesome. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead to here. Switch to here. Pause my recording. Okay, there it goes. All right. All right. Well, like the title says, let me just give you guys a heads up on everything right now. Is that this is a live broadcast. So if you missed it, this will be up later on. And if you are watching right now, well, right now, you know, I'll be working on this. During the duration of this video, you can always go back and check out the progress or what it looked like before. If you missed the broadcast and now you're watching it now, you can always skip forward. But yeah, so I'm going to try to go ahead and make the this guy right here. Alright, so I have this is something I made in a previous broadcast, so I imported it, so I'm going to use this as kind of a base for the figure. So I'm going to go ahead and tune this real quick. So I'm going to just switch between the legs right here. So this part may be a little boring to some, but this is, once I get the form down, I'll be able to be able to sculpt the features on. It's very important to get the form down correctly. So I'm gonna tone the aesthetics down a bit. Oh my gosh, sorry. So tone the arms down a bit. This here too. He's wearing a vest of some sort. Oh, that's Ninja Diffusal and Erwin. Hello, hello. Okay, you gotta go in a few minutes. Oh, that's fine. It's nice to see you stopping by. You too, Erwin. Cool. All right. Yeah, like the video says, I'm trying to make the character from Fortnite. I'm just gonna try to maybe make some props real quick for this, and you know, get the body down. You know, bring the shoulders down, as you can see in the reference right here. They have like the style is very interesting. It's like they're like thin arms, yet kind of big bodied, like the cat. I like the emphasis on the form. Like, it's pretty cool. So I'm probably bring the arms down a bit more, maybe right here. Maybe shrink the arms down a bit. Oh, that's not it. Oh, okay, I don't have the local symmetry on. There it goes. Maybe something like this. Let's see how the arms look. A little too long still. Alright. Oh wow! It's the trio right now. Hey. Got Ninja Diffusal, we got L, we got Erwin. Cool, wow. Welcome guys. Hello, hello. Dang, it's kinda rare to see all three of you guys at once. Usually it's like one and then maybe you leave and then the other person shows up, and I'm like, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Welcome back, L. Hey, hey, hey. I'm just trying to rough out the form right here. I started with this is a body that I made in a previous broadcast or so. I'm just trying to. Actually, it was a previous broadcast. It was probably a. It was probably a commission I was working on or a side project, and I'm like, you know what, just save myself some time. I might as well export the file so I can use it for a future project. Oh no, both of you, Erwin and Ninja Diffusal guy, has only a few minutes. No. What are you guys doing? You guys going somewhere? Just wondering. Let's see. Go back to my reference here. I want to fuse this model together soon, but not yet. So guys, how is everything going? Just wondering. It's been a while since I've seen some of you, and you know, it's been a while since I kind of broadcast. I think it's been a week or two. Cool, I think I can almost fuse this soon. I kind of like I want to export this file real quick. Export, male body form. athletic with tweaks. So what I'm doing right now, I'm saving certain body types that I like or changes I've made so that I can use it for future projects. Saves me time, makes me faster. You know, it's similar to the concept I had in mind when I was doing traditional, where I would make a mold of a basic body, and then I was thinking about using wax to sculpt the character, then to sculpt it into figures. But oh well. All right, so let's see. Looking pretty good. I gotta go back to my reference here. I like it's pretty cool. Figure they have here. They're pretty lean. It's really turns on. Oh, okay. All right, that's fine, Aaron. It's fine. It's understandable, you know. It's pretty important. So no worries. You can always watch it later too, anyways. If you want to go ahead and like catch up or something, you can always watch this another time. Which is a nice thing about YouTube here is they're broadcasting. You have to watch it later. Same goes with Twitch, but at least with YouTube, you won't have to worry about getting deleted if you don't have Twitch Prime. I'm just trying to. I want to. Just trying to make sure I don't have such an issue here. Hold on. I forgot. What's your time zone, Erwin? I forgot what was the I'm not going to fuse this now so I can finish working on it maybe. No, the legs are all wrong. I'm going to beef up the leg here. Oh, Central Chicago. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is quite late where you're at then. Yeah, I think it's a few hours from 2 or 3 hours from where I'm at ahead. I'm on the West Coast. For some reason I thought. Oh wait. No, wait. Wait, you the one that went? No, wait. Who was the one that went? It's been a while since I've really like talked about stuff with you guys, but were one of you guys the ones that went to you were one that went to see Noah's Ark? I need to get this all straightened out. I having issues right now with remembering who did what. It was you, right, Erwin, that went to Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, thanks, Ninja Diffusal guy. I missed that earlier. You mentioned the Ozai print. Yeah, he's almost done too. It was a commission, so it's almost done being printed. The legs are being finished right now, and I gotta do some cleanup work. I have actually the first half of the piece, which is the torso, arms, and flames. Oh, the arm fell off. Where'd it go? I don't have a camera set up right now for it, but it snaps. It's like it pressure fits really nicely, so I don't have to use glue at all. But I'm going to use a hot tool to fuse it together, better than glue. All right, let me go ahead and I'm not sure if I should fuse the neck. What's the neck size looking like? I guess that's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna separate the face here because I like keeping the head separate. So I'm gonna split hidden, quick save, file, save as. Where's my Fortnite file? There it goes. Fortnite Mary, I'll call it. M-E-R-R-Y. Did Ninja Fusel go? Dude, I don't know. Just didn't want him to miss the thanks that I said earlier. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and actually B. Alright, got that. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and fuse it real quick. Let me go ahead and I'll fuse this into one model, and then I can start refining some more, and then I'll add the details to the character. Let me see. I think I'll make also the shin guards, and I have to place. It's very important when I'm working on a piece that I throw forms onto it rather than just kind of just detailing a lot. Otherwise, it will not look right. So let me go to my Dynamesh option here on the side. I'm gonna click this right here to fuse it. A little low for some reason. Let me try that again. Let me go ahead and scale this up a bit, actually. Right there, and then push up the size a bit. Just to the program, it seems it as a small object, so the Dynamesh is at this level is not all that great right now. Okay, that's better. Fuse the pieces together. So here's a before. Oh shoot, here's a before and here's the after. So it's been fused. Looks pretty nice so far. I like it. I could blend those shapes together in a bit. So let me go ahead and I really like this. It looks nice. Cool. All right. So just like some. Oh shoot, I don't have symmetry back on. I like to keep symmetry, and I like a lot of my models to remain in T-pose due to the fact that I can always reuse the model later, or the character later, so it's nice. You know, you'd be very surprised that it's kind of hard to find reference images for these characters, man. You think it'd be easy? Like I don't have I have the game, but I just didn't have it. I don't have the skins for it, so I had to look for them. Those are a little tough finding some good video footage or reference images of it, and then I came across a YouTube channel. I can't think of the name right now. It was Fortnite guide, I think. So I'm using like the video, and I took screenshots of it. Oh, oops. So it's been particularly helpful. I'm gonna try to make it as close as I can to like the game style. The cool thing is got this mask, so I don't really. You know, the cool thing is I don't really have to make his face. I just have to make it this abstract kind of BM. I have to make it kind of abstract kind of egg shape, so I don't have to like sculpt any face details, which is fine with me. I'm gonna remove this here, and then I'm gonna bring the back out. I kind of like this kind of deal here. As you can see, another thing when you sculpt is you want contrast, or you want the forms to kind of be entertaining to the eye. So as you can see here, as it slopes along the back right here, it counters with this right here. So it's very appealing, I guess, to the eye. Well, this here, that's why this is not so interesting, but it still is interesting, the form and everything. But when you see the side view, it's quite dynamic. Now what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to mask. I might separate the arms here, just because if you check the this right here, if you check the picture right here, you can see that the arms and the vest are kind of separate. Well, not separate, obviously, you know, your arms don't separate when you put a vest on or some sort of whatever on. So I'm just saying that for the thing of the sculpt, I'm probably going to go ahead and have the arms separate right there so I have better control. So I can mask this here. Oh, shoot. Good thing I remembered. I double checked. I'm like, so what I'm going to do is I'll probably hide these arms here. And then I'm going to go ahead and split the hidden right here. Then if I look here, as you can see here, there's holes here, but if I just drag, I can automatically seal it. Then I'll go ahead and close that off. Now I can have the vest and the belt. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some shapes here. So I'll be, see, okay, I'm going to throw a belt here just to, oops. Just kind of get an idea for the forms and see if I should go ahead and I'm just going to take this here. I'm going to just kind of drag this out right here, just so that I have, oops. I kind of do this process right here that I'm doing to make like inserts for it. Make keys. I can always shrink it down a bit. Right there, and then fits snugly right there, so I can easily adjust the width of the body and not have to worry about it fusing into the latch right here. Oh, sorry, I didn't check. Oh, alright, yeah. So right there. Oh my gosh, I'm switching. Alright, so got that right there. I'll make the shin pads real quick. So I'm gonna go to my what is it called? I'm gonna pen a cube right here real quick. Right there. Because you know the interesting thing is that I've noticed with these models is that these game models, they share a lot of similarities. They have kind of the same kind of pants and shin guards, and they have like a similar vest on, and the theme of the outfit is the only thing that's different. Like the dinosaur theme or whatever, but the base model, I guess I should say, of each. So in a way, this is highly reusable afterwards. So I wanted to make sure this turns out well, the base model here for the guys. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to initialize. You know, I do sculpt a lot faster when I'm not talking. I'm on my own. Nothing wrong with, you know, sculpting right now, but I'll go ahead and move this right here to the side. Check this here. Hide that. I want to make sure I turn on the symmetry here. Press X. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to BZM. I'll make those shin pads, and the best way to make those is to get rid of these lines right here. I want to go ahead and flatten this. I want to move this right here. Now it won't be lined up properly just yet. But what I want to do is kind of something like this right here, and then I'm going to scale properly. Just get the ideal size right here. It's probably about that. I can always change it later. I don't want it to be that big, so I'm going to go ahead and shrink that down a bit more. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead to go to my QMesh option. After I go back to that right there, I'm going to go ahead and QMesh a single poly, pull that out, click and drag. Then I'm going to go ahead and angle it like this right here. I'm going to go ahead and is there not symmetry? Is symmetry? No, symmetry's on. Just for the time being, these are just temporary shin guards. They will have to be probably thin. Oh shoot! What the heck? Oh, all right. Okay. The model in the back is throwing my perspective off. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off right here. The symmetry right here. I'm gonna. For the time being, that will be the shin pad. I'll go ahead and make a duplicate of that model, just to save the original, so that I can go ahead and just kind of pose this right here. Just give me an idea for the overall kind of form. You know, as I said before, I will be making the. I'll make the face real quick right here. BMV. Remember, if there's any questions here, don't be afraid to ask. I'm gonna make the jaw a little wider here. It's a little. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extract a mask for the gingerbread thing. Could check my reference here real quick to see the overall shape of the mask. There it goes. Then I'll go ahead and duplicate this, or not duplicate, I'll go ahead and extract here at the bottom, and my computer's getting warm, so turn the fan. Let's see, I'm going to go to my extract. I think that might be, oh, that is way too much. I'm going to go to 0.05. Oh, not 0.05, that's way too thick. I mean 0.005, there it goes, and then extract. Then I'm going to accept. Now, looking here, it's decent. I want less geometry, then I'll divide it to then add details or even extract certain features of the face. So I'm going to go to my, where's it? Z remesher right here. I'm going to go to half keep grouped. I'm going to smooth it out to around these corners here. I'm going to go ahead and click. That looks good right there. Let's try that. It's smoothing it out a bit at a time. I'm probably going to pull this corner right here up. Kind of like that. Just start forming kind of the mask right there. Alright, so that's going to be the mask, which I can always change and everything in a bit. Just, so it will like, it's not exactly the way it would be. It's low poly right now. Thing that's kind of throwing me off is probably the chest here. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Right there, here. Then I'm going to go ahead and probably pull this up. Right there. I'm going to duplicate this just for the sake of symmetry right now, so I can go ahead and see how it's looking right now. The shoes and everything will have to be changing a bit too. There needs to be a bit of curve right here with the shin guards and whatnot, so I'm going to have to add a BZM. Let's go edit edge. Oh, you can't see that. Let's add an edge loop. Right edge loop right here, and then we're going to go ahead and take this. We're going to bend it forward. Kind of like that. I'm going to also start working on the pants. It may look a little strange right here right now, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what's going to happen here. I might have to add another edge loop, but I'm going to crease the edges right here. 1 edge, 2 edge, 3 edge, 4 edge, 5 edge. There's an easier way of doing this, but for the time being, I would probably work on one side, but I think for you guys, so you guys can see everything that's going on. Now I'm not gonna crease this, so it's more of a gradual curve. I'm gonna have to add another one, so it's not so sharp when it curves like this. But we'll see how it turns out. I go to the dynamic subdivision. I click. Let me do a quick save here real quick, and I want to save my file, just in case it crashes. I had it crash earlier on me today. I was sad. Right there. Oh, I forgot to get the. See, that's a general idea. I forgot to crease the edge right here. I'm going to polygroup these to make it easier. So I'm going to polygroup here, 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 here. Then I'm going to go separate polygroup for these ones right here, so I can crease faster. Alright, now let's try that again. Because if I go to crease now, I go to polygroup all, and I do outer targets. It'll automatically crease the edges, all the edges that I want. Now I go back to dynamic, and that's better. Actually, now I think about it, these have to be creased too. I can always change it a bit later. Yeah, I can always flatten this back part right here as well, so it's not so sloping, whatever. But as I said before, oh, you gotta go. You gotta go. All right, that's fine, Erwin. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night and get sleep, and hope you're ready for school. As I said before, you can always watch this later. So, do well. There it goes. Got that right there. I'll make pants soon. What I like to do for the pants is I like to take these, and sometimes I don't know, but I guess I don't have to since I already have this. But I like to keep the base model, so I think I'll go ahead and probably duplicate this just for. So I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to go ahead and go to this form right here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to delete certain parts of it to make the pants. So I can always just do an extract, but this is like so much quicker, I would say. I'm gonna actually come to think, I'm gonna delete the belt too while I'm at it. Got that. Let me go ahead and Alex, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I got that. I guess I'll append some feet soon a bit, and I'll make the shoes in a moment. Probably clean that up soon. I'm trying to process this right now. I'm trying to think. So I am going to. Oops. BCB. I'll probably make the belt separate too as well. Hold on. his shoulders are really like, he's got like a crazy long trap with his hands seem to be pretty long too. The style is very interesting from the game. Let me see. Sorry, I want to delete whatever I have selected right now. So geometry, let's go ahead and go to my modified topology. Let's go ahead and delete those suckers. There it goes. I'm going to close the holes that were made. I'm going to go and select this here, which then I will go ahead and then split hidden to make, then start with the shirt. I'm going to go ahead and now that, as you can see here, everything's been separated. Well, that's weird. Whatever. When I go to this here and I do mirror and weld, it should be fine. I'll just hide that right there. Gotta make sure I do this while dynamic is on, by the way. If you don't have dynamic on, that's bad news. These things are not gonna look right. Okay. So these are gonna be like the base of the pants right here, which is nice because technically they are skin tight, but they are baggy, so so that's easy to add to it. I just have like a form underneath. It's like traditional sculpting where the form underneath in digital is like having aluminum foil, and then the Sculpey is like the clothing or whatnot. So I delete hidden, I mirror and weld it. I'm doing quick save just in case. I'm going to close the holes right here. It's watertight. I can essentially print this if I wanted to. I can print any stage really, but it's going to be kind of strange. I'm going to go switch to the shirt part. I'm going to start probably go back to this here. I'm going to probably shrink this. Oh shoot. That's right. I was going to hide the belt here. Let me split hidden. I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to shrink the waist a bit just for the shirt to be able to kind of like bundle underneath the belt. So yeah, that's the thing, because even the form goes through some changes here and now again. The ACB right here. Alright, now going to this part right here, which is going to be the shirt. I'm going to make sure it's a little more box-like. Not so. And I'm going to have the, oops, X. Oh boy. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the kind of how the fabric folds over the belt. And as I said before, I can always shrink it down and make adjustments or whatnot. So that's kind of the handy thing about it. Go to geometry and oh, that's another thing too, is this neck part should not be I want to delete that hidden. I'm going to close that. Wait, I do not have dye mesh on. No, I don't have to have it like covering more than the mesh underneath. I can always hide that. Just for the time being, I'm going to just kind of, that's kind of where the extract comes in handy. Like, that's what I usually do, but I'm just trying this process for now just to see how it works out. I'm going to check my reference here real quick. Do I seriously not have a good front view? I thought I had a good front view. I have a good back view, but I'm trying to see his width right now. It's alright. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start sculpting the pants here. Where's the mirror and world again? Sorry, I need to do this every so often just because it doesn't seem to be. Alright. Alright, time to start bulking up the pants a bit. Added some creases and some part of the pants right here, and right there. It's not necessary, as I said before, to have it separate, but like right here, I should probably taper and pull this down. Sometimes it's not ideal to have them all separate, but like I was working earlier with the body parts, to have them all in one subtool, so it's easier to switch, and if I need to, control them all at once. Which I think I'm going to go ahead and do with the belt, the shirt. So I'm going to go to here. I want to hide the underform. Well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and hide the top half of the underform right here. The original male body form right there. Then I'm going to go ahead and combine that's merged down. I'm going to duplicate this right here. I'm going to hide this and move this up. I'm going to go ahead and merge it down. Now I can go ahead and, if I need to, BMV, to go ahead and thin the model out a bit. And if I need to, I can go ahead and pull this down right here. I'm going to lower the arms too. I'm just going to position it so I can get a good idea of how to widen the traps here. As I said before, they have kind of like this long, the traps seem kind of long right here, and I'm going to lower the chest portion probably a bit more. Seems a little bit wider right here. I'm going to go to the head here. I'm going to combine the two pieces right here. Merge it down. I'm doing a lot of splitting and merging. Right there. It's getting there. I want to work on pulling these arms out a bit better right here. I like the way the deltoids are shaped in the game too. It's kind of nice. So BCB, go ahead and the deltoids are quite large. You know, this is as entertaining as like watching gameplay of it. I played the game a bit myself. It's definitely interesting. I just haven't given enough time to actually learn how to play well. So I have nothing against the game, just should spend more time in learning how to play it. And I don't know why people just like people that do PUBG are like they are so against, you know, it's a copycat, but you know, there is time of development and everything, and I don't personally care who did it first. The thing is that whoever did it better. Like PUBG had all the time in the world to make sure it was refined, but they just took their sweet time with it. So it's kind of their fault that they're in the situation that they are because they didn't refine their game. Let me go ahead and start shaping the. So the interesting thing is that anatomy is, of course, you know, is seen through clothing, and that's what they did with the So I'm gonna make sure I carve certain. I might need a new pen tip for my pen. It seems to be popping out every so often. It's very interesting how they have the anemone shaped under these pants. I'll go ahead and then kind of draw this out right here for that crease from the inside the boot right here. There, what's going on here? Why is this? There it goes. Just had to dye my shit. There it goes. And I'll eventually 3D print this. I have quite a few projects to print before I can actually get to printing this. We'd like to do it soon, but this belt though, I gotta mask. I can mask it. Might have to combine certain things. Alright, I'm gonna mask that right there. Let's go ahead and start. The feet are quite interesting too. They're quite flat. I wouldn't say they're clown feet, but the style is definitely interesting. I'm going to go ahead and go to the body right here. I'm going to go ahead and actually let me add a base. Should always add a base. Now since it's a platform, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to make it like the game. They're on like a circular base platform, so I'm going to go ahead and append a sphere here. I'll make the base real quick. I'm going to shrink this down. I'm going to go to here, BZM. Now, I like this one in particular in terms of like basic shapes when it comes down to cylinders. They have an initialized one, but that one never turns out the way that I like it to, so I'm going to delete these ones right here. Oops, a daisy. There it goes. Just to delete these edge shapes right here. Right here. And then I'm going to go to here, which then I'm going to crease the poly loop right there. Then I'm going to move this down. And then I'll go ahead and start adding the other stuff. So like remember the insert has the stands in the game have this do multiple edge loops like that right there, which then I'm going to go ahead and Q mesh it and bring it in. I'm going to go to island, poly loop right there, which then if I don't like it, I can go ahead and mask and then pull it together so they're a little closer together like that. I can always mask the poly loop too, and then I can always pull that back up. And then they have the base right here, which if I insert now multiple but a single edge loop right about here, I can go ahead and what was it? Q mesh the Q mesh the poly loop down a bit. Then I will go ahead and crease all of this. I go into the poly loop here, just because I want to just crease everything now at this point, just to make sure that nothing. Okay, there it is. Now, if I go ahead and turn this off, it looks pretty rough right now. But if I go ahead and then go my geometry and I click dynamic, it smooths it out. And it's kind of like the base you have in Fortnite right there. I can always bevel the edges and whatnot so they're not so straight. I can go like this and whoa, that's not what I want to do. Where's it at? I wanted to remove the crease by going here. No. If I get rid of that, let me see. Let's see how it looks. Let's go to crease, edge loop complete. That's alright. It's not too bad. It's not the same though. I think I will bevel it instead. Let's go ahead and try beveling it. What is going on here? Why is this not doing the same? Oh, it has another edge loop. Okay, hold on. That's why. I knew that was going to be a problem. Insert single edge loop. Yeah. I'm going to crease this. Now, if I was to bevel it. The problem is, since I didn't bevel it, I didn't create the edge loop at the same time. It's not quite the same. So I'm going to go ahead and polygroup this, and go ahead and actually I'm going to slide this. Let's go to slide, and then let's do edge loop complete, and slide this to right about here. Right about there. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and bevel. Should I do? No, I think if I go ahead and uncrease it, it should have the same effect. Let's go to crease. Right here, edge loop complete. Right here and right here, kind of like that. And that's kind of like the game. I think I'm going to go ahead and remove the crease from here and right here. There it goes. Then, yeah, it's even more Fortnite-like. Alright, so I've got kind of a base here for it. Pretty easy to print out. I can always flatten this if I want to, too. So it's like a little smushed hamburger. Alright. Let's go ahead and start working on the feet now. The feet in this case, I will probably have the boot itself, and then I will have a extracted poly loop for the sole. Is this sole? No. The bottom of the shoe portion. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to BIT, so I can insert a Q cube. Q. So now shrink it down. I'll pull this down right here. Turn on this BZM. Let's go to here. Let's go ahead and delete. I like to use the alt function of it, so I can add more poly loops if I like. I'm gonna go ahead and mask that. Then, oh, that's not what I want. Oh crap. Oops, I forgot I had. I should just delete that. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go geometry. I'm gonna delete. I'll undo it though. Modify topology. Delete hidden. Duplicate. Then go back here. Undo. Blah blah. Okay, split it in there. Okay, I'm just gonna hide this and keep this visible, and then there it goes. Oh, is this? Oh, sorry, I didn't see when you wrote that. L. Hey, my favorite skin. It's definitely an interesting one. The thing is that this is something I just thought of doing today, and I was like, what's a skin I can go ahead and do? So I looked through like favorite skins. I looked through like interesting skins. I wanted to find one that was like interesting, so I decided to go for this skin. Like, there's other ones too, but I had a hard time finding the reference for. So this is kind of something I kind of thought of doing on this kind of on the spot. Or something kind of, oh, what the heck? Why is that not centering? Is that not right? Hold on. What the heck is going on here? Hold on. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna go to. So it's not that I don't like it. I just haven't. Why is this doing this? It's not centering right. Is it locked? No. Okay, so I have to do this to probably undo it. No. What the heck? Oh well. Oh, I know why. It's because the only part that's unmasked, duh. But it's not centering. Oh, there it goes. There's other skins. My favorite skin, I don't know. I would say it's definitely among the legendary slash. I don't know. It's the rarer ones, of course. That seems to be everyone's favorite one, though. The gingerbread is definitely interesting. Oh, oops, I did that wrong. Hold on. There it goes. That's better. What was I saying? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to do something here real quick. My focus and attention is not good right now. Hold on. Trying to position this here. This has too much of a B C B B M V. But as I was saying, get rid of this kind of arc here in his back. Bring his back up right. Oh shoot. What's your favorite skin, Al? You play the game? I'm gonna make temporary hands. B-I-T B-I-P. I don't usually stick with these hands, but they're good for like place markers. I'm not gonna keep these because I have to make gloves. It gives me an idea if the arms are the right length too. I don't like these ones because the fingers are never oriented the correct way, but it's good base. If I need quick hands. Strike special. Ah, okay, all right. Strike specialist. Familiar with it because when I was doing my research, I had to kind of know what these skins were or what were popular. I played a little bit of it. I seriously have not played probably more than an hour of it. I've been thinking about playing it maybe. I have it on my laptop and Xbox. What's it sound? Oh. Sorry, I know not much detail on it yet so far. It's just I'm trying to get the form and figure it down. I didn't and switch this on. Hold on. Okay, that on. Is this working right now? What the heck? Oh, it was masked. Mask edge loop complete. I'm gonna go ahead and then insert a edge loop here. So that when I go ahead and do this, it should put that right there. I'm thinking I should probably sculpt the shoes and combine the two of them. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this part right here. Bring this part up right here. Mask this, and then bring this part right here forward. It doesn't make sense right now, but it will sometime soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and polygroup this BZM right here to polygroup single poly. I'm gonna crease polygroup all right here. Then I'm gonna go to my dynamic. So you can see it smooths it out. Not exactly everything I would like, but it's definitely somewhere to start. Let's go ahead and polygroup that as well. Well, I guess I'll try my best to extract this the best I can. I'm not checking the what's going on here? Why isn't this not? Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's QMAP. Oh, it's polygroup I'm stuck on. Whoa, okay. Whoops a daisy. Let me try that again. Q mesh, polygroup all. What? How did this change color? Oh, wait. Oh, I had polygroup all on. Oh, that's probably why. There it goes. So, well, how are things going? So, you play a lot of Fortnite? Just trying to get this form going right here. Trying to think what I'm trying to do here. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess widen this a bit. mask that and mask this top part, which then I'll go ahead and whiten more for the ankles, and then this will be, oh my gosh, every time. Oh, that's white, duh. I'm gonna go ahead and flatten this too. Crease, polygroup all. Oh, press the wrong button right here. Just mess with my menu. Oh, any movie? Well, there are some movies I'd like to see. I haven't seen like any movies lately though, but I'd like to see some movies I'm interested in seeing is like hold on, I'm trying to like some animated and some hold on, I know this suspense is probably killing you. No. Movies I like to see is a couple live action and animation films that are coming out soon. And those are sorry, hold on. Oh, I did instead it's an insert. Oh, so I was saying I wanted to watch like Infinity I wanted to watch Infinity War, Deadpool 2, hold on, we'll finish what I'm talking about in a bit. The animated films I'd like to see is Incredibles 2 and hold on, Incredibles 2 and Wreck-It Ralph 2. The two I'd like to see. Oh, there are 4 movies, but those are the 2 anime I like to see. I feel like the thing's gonna crash soon. Just adding some features here. The boots are way too thick. What about you, El? What do you want to see, or what do you, or stuff? Keep that real quick, just as kind of a place marker. I'm probably gonna go ahead and hide that. I'm gonna split this here. Quick save. Well, she does have a neck. I'm gonna just check my reference here real quick. You can't see my reference. Well, I'm gonna show you, but what I'm doing right now is I'm putting my reference side to side to each other, and I'm just trying to probably take a new screenshot and upload, but I'm just trying to check out the There's a little thing called see-through right here at the top right where I can actually see through the window to like my reference image if I need to match it up or not. Or I could always import it to the sorry, I'm trying to see the size here. Hold on. What the heck? I hate that. We'll keep the belts split. Let's get in there. Yeah, you've been waiting for the crystals ever since the mole guy came out of the bloody freaking ground. Like I'm like, when's the movie gonna come out? When the movie coming out? Huh? Why is it not out yet? Like what the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna duplicate this right here. I keep duplicating. I don't like that. He's got a kind of a vest on, and I don't like the fact it's not matching up with that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and file, save as front with history. Save as this one right here. Yes. File save as 2. There it goes. Just so that I have something to go back to later. I saved as different file name. BCB. So I'm going to start kind of like making this as if this is his vest right here. So I'm going to have to poly I definitely want to start posing him soon. I might. I don't like this right here. I don't like the fact that this part right here is not lining up properly. So that's why I'm going to have to move this over in a bit. That's why I like to keep it. That's why I keep it extra spare, so I can fix that in a bit later. It's not the way it's supposed to be. Right here. How is I don't need like. See how it looks right now. See, the boots are pretty fat right now, so I'm gonna keep that away right there. I'm gonna move back to this. I'm gonna go ahead and probably move this in a bit. I'm going to go ahead and probably move this in a bit right here. Should probably not rely heavily on that. I should really rely on my drag right here brush. Not my drag brush, my move, my Gizmo 3D to move parts so that they are I'm going to go ahead and now go to this subtool right here. I'm going to go ahead and then I'll mask it or hide it so that I can check the results of it. Okay, that looks better. I can always mess with it a bit. I can always lower the ankles. Now if I fit this back on, yeah, there needs some change that needs to be done still. So then I'll add the straps and whatnot to it. So obviously I know the ankles have to be thinner. this part right here, and then widen this right here for the heel. Okay, that's better. It's a lot of little bits of tuning here and there. Takes a bit of time, but it's worth it. Better. The wrist has to be thinned out. So there's little bits of this here and there. I like to get like some sort of remnant of like the character, like some sort of details. I'm just trying to, it's always the form, you know, these things take a bit of time. Whoa. The bell here, the thing across his chest goes a little too low. I'm gonna start kind of making kind of these folds or creases or whatever, just to kind of get some kind of detail going. And then this kind of fold right here. Let's start adding some little details here and there, I suppose. These pants definitely like to, pants are quite baggy here. I'm gonna split the shirt here though, like I had earlier before. So that I could dynamesh this, so without combining it, I want to keep the separate subtools. So I'm going to go to, not edge loops, I've been really meaning to learn how to use edge loops. I want to, oh boy, that's not it. Alright, so I'm trying to look here. So it seems like these go actually a lot lower than I thought. So I'm gonna mask this right here. I'm gonna pull this down right here. Of course, I'll make sure I move this back. There it goes. Can always BCB right here. Go ahead and bulk this out right here so it gets all of it. Now, this part sticks out because of the buckle part, BFA. If I go ahead and go, I'm gonna make sure I have a belt placed across here just for prop sake or just form sake right here. See, where is that? I keep forgetting what that brush is. It's K. Just trying to get this belt in here. Just give me an idea of how it's going to... Now that's wrong, of course. I can always delete it. So even little mistakes like that, whatever. And he's got like B, C, B. He's got a belt over here too, B, C, K right here. Turn symmetry off. And for placement's sake, I'm just going to go ahead and... Oops. Like that, sort of. Let me check his back here. He's got a... Oh, that harness, duh. They all have like a harness. I think that's for their what is it called? These are only place markers right here, so don't lose your mind. Anyone? No. That doesn't look good. Just trying to get that, and then I'll combine the straps right here. Easy M. I can't because of the overlapping. That's right. I'm going to go ahead and separate this then. So let's go quick save, file, save as Fortnite Mary 2. Now let me go ahead and go to the split and split on mask portion. Click here. Now I can go ahead and then poly group one single poly. I'm going to go like that, and then I'm going to go ahead and Q mesh and polygroup all and pull these together. These are not aligning as well as I thought they would. Actually, I can't do that because of stuff. There it goes. That's a good attempt for combining right there. I'll probably have their arms being folded at the end or something, but just get in there. Just get in there. If you look at the... Let's go ahead and do a quick before and after, kind of. Not before and after, but... Oh! The stream froze? Lagged it? Oh, it lagged. Oh, she scared me. I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I suppose I could have better internet. I just have it plugged in anyways, just in case. Weird. Let me check my... It says it didn't drop any, it's just that there's a lag, I guess. Yeah, it says everything's been encoded, but and no drop. Alright, let's go ahead and check the, I'll show you guys the images again real quick. So you got this guy right here, what I have right there. It's kind of slowly getting there. Some form changes may need to be done. I might have to, looks like he's heavier in the, he's thicker in the center. Oh wait, his back view, duh. I can use his back view as reference. Gotta make sure I get his belt going too. The belt's gonna be easy. Like, a lot of this stuff is pretty simple for me now. Like, if I tried attempting this a while ago, like a year ago, it'd been tough. I'm trying to see, so yeah, you can see there's a... It seems heavy. Like, his something doesn't seem right. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna Take that. I'm going to put see-through on. Can't see what I'm doing right now, like in terms of like what I'm doing with the windows I have. I'm trying to align my reference with the thing I have just to get an idea for the proportions. Oh my gosh, that's what I wanted to do. I'm lining it up just to see what I need to do. I'm trying to do like this. Okay, the arms need to be thinner, yes. The traps. Quite boxy. I would say I would probably have to make the... Let me just go ahead and scale this right here so that I can get a ideal size for what I need to do. Okay, what I need to do, I need to make the torso bigger as well as the belt. So the arm's not too concerned about. It's the torso and belt that has to be bigger from what I see from my reference. Turn the see-through back off. So what I'm going to do is a cool little thing with the... I love this update here. The update they did here is that I can go ahead and select multiple subtools here. I want those subtools to be enlarged. So, oh yeah, oops. Oops, I have local symmetry on. I think something like that. Might shrink the head down a bit too. Is that right? Hold on. No, I'll keep the head that size. Let me get that neck back. I'm going to the side right here. There it goes. That's better. Let's see. Alright, so it's getting there. That's right, I was going to make the arms thinner in the back because in Fortnite, the triceps are actually quite small, smaller than what I'm used to, like making them. I'm usually used to making them quite large, but he's quite hefty. Like, I think the deltoids are also quite. I already said this before, but they are quite right about there. And I think I just moved my screen over a bit. Kind of like that. So that doesn't seem right now. Sorry, hold on. Check my reference here. The forearms seem to be pretty bulky, kind of. I'm gonna go ahead and go here, and then I'll go ahead and broaden those up a bit. And I guess I'll start doing something with the face so I get some sort of look. Maybe add the bow tie too while I'm at it. So I'm going to go BIT. I'm just going to throw a quick bow tie on him and some quick facial features. Maybe I should start with that in the first place. Got to work with the neck here too. I usually like to go with the insert sphere. Let me go and quick save this real quick. I'm so paranoid about my work getting lost. I have to make frequent copies. The Fireload Ozai piece that I worked on is finishing up. It's almost done being printed. It will be done probably in about an hour or so. Probably upload that onto Instagram. Oh, my phone is... I don't want you, AT&T. I also have a new phone provider, not AT&T. I'm checking my Instagram right here real quick. Hold on. People like the Ozai one I've printed so far. The half of it I've showed. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, I'll 3D print this one probably eventually too. Oh yeah, the bow tie. That's what I was going to do. Start with the sphere. I want to make the general shape. I guess what I could do is I can make it pretty easily by blocking out using a cube. Actually, let me do that. Let me try that. No. Let's go back to here. I can always do that another time. I'll flatten this and I'll flatten the sides real quick. Right there. And right here. Oops. And right there. And let's go ahead and insert that right here. Taper this right here. I'll go ahead and then smooth this out right here. Right there. Then we'll go to this right here. I'll just insert another sphere here. To kind of do something similar. So I'll just cut off one side, elongate it, move this down in. Move this back. BMV. Take this, drag, smooth. Kind of like a bow tie right there. Boom. Let's work on the face. So for the face here, I guess I'll go ahead and do this. Just the resolution. I want to duplicate the mask. Save the original, so that I can go ahead. Oh, oops. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. I'm trying to check my stuff here. There it goes. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and BZM. I just have to do some tweaking here of the mesh. I don't want to have too crazy. I don't need too much. Come on, work. There it goes. Yeah, I was gonna BZM. Let's crease this real quick. Crease. Poly loop. It didn't work. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. I don't think it works with overlapping geometry, so I should have. Now I go to dynamic. Oh, not Dynamesh. Ooh, that was a no-no. No. I meant to do dynamic subdivision. There it goes. BZM. No, BMV. Now I can go ahead and start like. Oh, that's not it. X. Let me see the face. The face is looking like he's angry. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make kind of a general kind of paint kind of deal. I'll fix the expression and everything later. Oh, not later, but like soon. But like, just trying to get the shapes now. Right there. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna quick save, of course, because I am super paranoid. I've lost, time because of it crashing. It's very rare, but sometimes when it does certain functions, when too many processes are being done, it can cause it to crash. It's pretty strong. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and actually I'm gonna stick with that. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and extract. I'm gonna accept that. That's fine. It looks pretty rough right now because the I wouldn't say low resolution, but the thing is, I go to my Z. If you look at this here, you can see how. Wait, what the heck? What happened here? I'm a little confused. Oh, duh. Okay, I see what happened here. Because what happened was, since the mask was thin, the masking bled through it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this here. I'm gonna have to now go to my auto group, poly group, auto group. I forgot that I had a. It might be easier if I just kind of just recast it real quick, and just hide the. Whatever. Okay, that should be good now, I think. Oh, no, it isn't. See, I knew. There it is. That's what I was thinking about. I think it's this one here. Is this what I was thinking about? Let me check. Don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to delete it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's correct. Okay, cool. I'm trying to make sure everything is good. Alright, now as I was saying, is that if I go to Z Remesher, right here, I go to my keep groups. Will help. I have the option to smooth the groups out so they're cleaner, so it's better circles and shapes, and also it gets reduced the poly count right here. Now over time, so if I look at this here, it will get smoother. Don't want to do this all the time though, but I do want the polygons to be reduced. Turn off adaptive. Okay, so there's a limit though. Like there's a point where also don't forget these. You kind of want it kind of squiggly because it's not exactly perfect. I'll also add the buttons here too in a moment. Let me see. It's gonna be kind of good for now. To tell you the truth. You always shrink it too. It's not ideal. I think it's better to just kind of bring it into the face to keep the form. Good for now. Still not to my liking because things are not the way it should be. So to this part now, the belt. I'm gonna go ahead BZM. I'm gonna poly loop group it by going to the poly loop. I think there's an issue. There's an issue with the belt. It's not symmetrical. Did I turn this upside down? It is upside down. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna go to my modify topology, mirror and weld. Now I can go ahead and I can tweak it and whatnot later. There it goes. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get rid of that right there. Now let's go ahead and sometimes it could be make all the differences if the forms, the shapes are not correct. I can always make the new belt, make a new belt as well, so it's not the end of the world. This one doesn't work out. But nice if it works. I might even have to reduce the I won't make the belt buckle just yet, and I've made a belt buckle like this before. I could probably just import it. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's get in there. I think I might want to start posing it, kind of. Not yet, because I just don't have the shoes finalized yet. I was thinking just kind of the standard standing pose or arms crossed, like when you're choosing your outfit, might be ideal. Gotta make sure these look like they go underneath the other. I'm gonna split the head in, quick save. So I can now polygroup. I polygroup Dynamesh it. I want to take a quick little picture of this here real quick. Just for the video of the broadcast, just for the broadcast video. So you can't see what I'm doing. Someone on my friends list on Steam is playing Evolve, one of my favorite games. I don't know. I've been trying to cut away from video games. Like I like video games. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's been getting in the way of my progress. Trying to line it. Oh shit! I forgot to turn dynamic back on. Forgot to stay in dynamic. Interesting. They kind of slouch the characters. Huh. I definitely they're more torso than they are legs, so I see my issue now. Or are the legs just big? I'm not sure. I'll check it out. But I'm just checking. I'm just gonna take a picture here real quick. Where is my screen? Where's my capture? Here it is. I don't have it open. Save broadcast. Fortnite. Mary 2. There it goes. There it goes. Alright, I just want to update my picture here for real quick. Change thumbnail. What the heck just happened here? No. Here it is. There it goes. Uploading thumbnail. Should probably call it part 1. Cool. Alright. I just updated the what it's called, the broadcast and the picture. I was saying before, the when I was comparing the two pictures here, it seems very interesting. Like, yeah, I feel the legs. I feel like they're more torso. I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand. I like to make it similar. I like the style. Looks like it's improved a little bit. Oh, I didn't have symmetry on. Whoops. Well, that's fine. These pants won't be symmetrical anyways. It's getting there. Yeah, it's the shoulders here. The shoulders are really large. It's slowly but surely. It takes quite a bit of work. Not my favorite thing to say. I don't want to add squiggly yet to the details. I can't believe I did not save a good direct front view shot of him. Like I have it in between. It's like it's in between two of my shots I have of it. I don't have it in between. I don't have the direct front shot. That sucks. That's annoying as heck. Oh, maybe I should probably end this broadcast, just because instead of me just kind of lollygagging with it, just kind of slowly because it's starting to kind of slow down a bit. So I'm gonna just probably recuperate real quick, get the reference image. But actually, before I go, let me go ahead and I'll show you what I was working on and some other projects. So let me go ahead and save this. Just right here, save, yes. Let's get to my lightbox here. That's not it. Someone wants me to make Piccolo, so I have this right here. Hold on, let me just save changes. I'll just call it 4. What the heck? So I'm working on Piccolo here. I just actually started working on this earlier today. It's getting in there, and it needs work. I like considering how much time I've worked on it. It's like it wasn't that long, and the progress I'm at with it, it's looking pretty good. But it has a lot of work still. And then I have, well, you guys seen this one before, but like it's a lot better. This is from Avatar: Last Airbender here, Legend of Korra, Avatar 1. It's almost ready for 3D printing. I have to do some detailing here and there, but it's significantly better. I have to detail the base a bit, and yeah, probably would be about like 12 inches tall, probably. Well, from here to down here, overall size. So one is not going to be that big. One will probably be like 7 inches tall, probably on this thing. So I'll print them at a good resolution, then just make sure the details remain with them. And then here is the Firelord Ozai piece that I was printing. Actually, it's probably done by now, maybe. Not save changes because I didn't do anything to it. So I have the box selected right now. Hold on. There it goes. So you can see here. If you check my Instagram, you can see pictures of the prints so far. You can see this is Firelord Ozai. Anyone that's just hopping in, just let you know I was working on the piece, the Fortnite piece earlier. You could just scroll back, and check the video, the broadcast. I'm pretty much wrapping up right now. I'm just kind of showing some stuff before I end the broadcast. Oh, someone wants to commission me for a character called Grail, Darkseid's daughter, and I made a rough mock-up of it. Did I just have changes? No, I haven't done anything to it. So a rough mock-up of that character. It'll be better. This was something I did quite quick for a mock-up. I took an existing body I had before, changed the body type a bit with some quick sculpting, added some things to get an overall idea of the form and shape, and send it to the client to show like a quick mock-up. Then let's go to that's weird. I can't find the finished version of it. Okay, but I'll show this one. Why not? That's weird. No. This is working on a previous broadcast. I don't know why I couldn't find the. I want to say finished version, but it's more complete than this. Oh yeah, there's a couple other pieces that someone wants me to commission me for. People are interested in the Toph I was working on right here. Toph, and then I was working on I have a lot of duplicated copies of stuff because I'm paranoid about it being deleted. Got Katara, Marauder, Airbender. Some people are asking about having this one was an older piece, so it's not like I didn't refine it too much. I still need to add certain details and such. The hands are very reminiscent of my older pieces because I used to use these spheres, and you can kind of see they had like that tube kind of deal going on. And then I have bunch of other stuff. Oh well. Let's hop back to that one Fortnite piece, and I'll just wrap it up. Projects have been changed. No, I have not changed anything. Just the so he's getting there. It's looking nice. I might work on my own time. I might go ahead and set up time lapse or something with it. So whatever I don't work on broadcast, I'll go ahead and record it so I can upload it. Maybe as a video snippet as part 2 or something. But yeah, so thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm pretty much done for right now. I think I'm quite happy with how far I got with this. But yeah. So I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope to see you guys again later.